Okay, this happened really slowly, but we actually live in a foreign country where we do not speak any of the languages of the natives. Now, they have actually, as time has gone on, they've learned to speak our language fairly well enough so that we can get by, we can do the things we need to do, we can handle our work, we can communicate. Now, this country we live in is one of technology. Now, when technology started to be developed and electronics and computers, those that dealt with it knew how to speak its language. They could talk directly to it. This has changed, and the language barrier has lessened as it's been designed for us. However, we're only allowed to communicate in ways that has been designed or the ways that the technology has been taught. And this causes a problem because the way that we communicate and the way that we think and that we work is limited to this lens that has been designed and created by others. So this dissonance causes frustration. Usually when we have frustration with technology, it's because we don't get it. Why did it do that? And I can't figure out how to fix it. So there's a few ways around this, 2 ways specifically that I want to talk about. So the ways around this are creating and hacking. Now creating, we know it's making something new. And hacking, this is kind of a charged word, but what it really means is to modify something in a way that wasn't originally intended by its creator. We're born hackers. This is how we learn about the world. Kids are awesome. They put things together that weren't meant to because it's fun and it's interesting, like swing sets and trampolines. But it's taught out of us. We're told, put it down, look what you did, stop, or even the well-intended, let me show you how to use this correctly or properly. But it's in us. It's part of our human nature. It's who we are, so we can remember it. But if it's been taught out of us, it takes effort to get back in there. So why would we do this? Why would we take stuff apart and learn and create and hack stuff? I can think of 4 really good reasons. Number 4 is the more you reuse and reduce, the less mercury and other stuff goes into the ground. Number 3, it is tons of fun. Number 2, because you can do things that weren't originally intended. Minority Report, that's an interface he hacked together. The number 1 is empowerment. Empowerment is being given the permission or the confidence to do something. That is what we need more of. Because all of our devices are closed. Our computers, our phones, our cars, even our homes. We try to customize so that they feel like ours, but they aren't. They belong to whoever designed it and the way that they designed it. Here's an example of some way to overcome that. It's a workshop given to 8 to 11-year-old girls on creating interactive toys using electronics, microcontrollers, and stuffed animals. And this is one of my favorite quotes from this. It's a girl, she said, "I quite like it to get to grips with what many people actually use to make things like telephones and electronic devices. Her world has been opened. She sees. And I'm quite proud that we actually made our own device." She's been empowered. No longer is it someone else making it. It is her. She can do it. So how do we begin? Because it's overwhelming. It can seem overwhelming, even though in reality, once you get going, it's really exciting. So one way is to learn a programming language. This can be really intimidating for some people, but there are a lot out there. One is really cool. It's called processing. It's actually designed for artists to make interactive things and art. That's what it's designed for. Another way is to take things apart. These are 3 of my youngest kids. We took apart a fax machine. When you do that, you see that the device is not this container. It's what's inside, and that's what you learn. Another way is to actually go out and buy some kind of electronic kit where you see how things are made. There's a lot of great resources. One of my favorite kits is an Arduino. It's a microcontroller that's been abstracted, so it's really easy to put things in, sensors and interactive parts, so you can do stuff. We need to learn, we need to hack, and we need to create. We need to be empowered. That is what I want for us as a culture. It's what I want for my kids and what I want for me. Thanks.